Ready.
Ready. Hi guys, we are at BARRYDALE-TV, TV station, and tonight we're speaking with Bardo Snyman. Bardo is from Mix Labs. He's a sound engineer, sound DJ, DJ extraordinaire, and well, you tell us about yourself.
Okay, well, Mix Lab Studios basically, hello, I'm Bardo, and Mix Lab Studios started in 2007 when we basically got some funding to put together a sound lab or sound bar. Before there was actually any sound bars available, but it was an AI sound bar we started with. It was an international collaboration with some IT guys where we recorded sounds to go into the bar and make, which was going to make sound for people who are not musically inclined a lot easier to create their own music. So that was where the idea started. Ran out of money in 2015, so the idea basically went flat. However, Mix Lab Studios then picked up a little bit more again and went a little bit international with some connections. Mix Lab Studio now currently in Los Angeles, also connected with Dolby Studios, and you know, all over the world, different Mix Lab Studios, different Mix Labs are happening. Carl Cox also started something called Mix Cloud, which was in 2021, I think it was 2021. So that also helped a lot of mix scenarios come off the bat. We've got a lot of interesting artists that are also collaborating inside of this sphere for many years. Basically DJing is my passion, and you know, I went back from DJing to corporate just so we can get this thing running smoothly.
Get some money.
Yeah, get some money. However, what we're trying to do is for communities and for rural youngsters who are coming up with talent, we're trying to create something where they can also find that there's opportunity within the mix or the medium of music.
Yeah.
You know, you often grow up and you hear that your father says to you, if you're interested in musician or interested in doing music, make sure you have a backup degree. You know that there's something else that you can fall back onto as if there is no money in music. Yeah. Trust me, it's not as great as everybody thinks, but it's definitely got to do with passion. Yeah. The arts and cultures and the arts and cultures within music, it's extraordinary. And without music, I believe, you know, there's very little people I would say in this world that I would know that would not choose to have music around.
There's actually a lot of kids in this community that are musicians and are producing music, and it would be nice to help them come into the right scenario where they can be fine-tuned.
That's what I mean with new software and opportunities coming up all over the world. You know, new things happening, technology, you know, expanding at a rate beyond what
AI
is
crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. We do digital audio workstations, but we prefer to do it the old way, where you go around and you can actually record your own sounds. You know, listen to the difference between that bass line and that bass line.
It's almost like audio. It's like analog. You know,
And when you build your own sound lab, you find that that's much more accessible for you to use. We do upload. We do have partnerships with Martin Audio, Unison, and Doors Wide Open with Ra, which also trains up DJs all over Germany and in European countries. We do promote festivals internationally, international festivals. I would hope that South Africa would also come to that.
Sure, Barrydale is just like a festival.
In the same West district, it doesn't really matter. But it would be nice for the international kind of like genres have recovered already from coronavirus, I believe. They're back on track, you know, and South African artists can really learn something from the European tracks. Yeah. We do also do monthly releases. There's a magazine in America that does a monthly release where you can actually. It's called Highliners.
Is it free?
It's free. It's a free magazine. It's from Issue. You can sign up for it, and you can get a free magazine, you know, to download there monthly, and you can keep up to trend exactly what's going on within the music industry monthly. This is internationally. From our website, we also have monthly new releases, where you can just pick up the monthly release and you can see who's new artists that's been reviewed all over Europe. I would like that basically to happen in South Africa, but we've not come to that part yet.
Funding can help get that off the ground.
Funding is, that'll be great. I mean, funding is the thing that also, you know, always keeps us back.
Yeah.
However, the future is basically not with us. The future is about youth. Yeah. And I think that's what we need to focus on. And I think if we can get the rural areas, people, little ones who are committed to this kind of task, or are not professionals, committed to the task to help you know, establish something for them, and learn and teach them and get them forward into
It's so important. We've got to teach the youth skills, because there's not a job out there for them if they don't have a skill.
Yeah, we do actually also offer jobs opportunities, but this is like your daddy said, you know, get the extra background backing. So we do have opportunities for accountants, editors, sound engineers, all in the music industry, or in the music focus of the field of music. So you can actually come and become a professional within different areas, different places in the world, where we can do placements for you as well.
The great thing is actually that it's tying perfectly in with Upskill Barrydale and teaching kids film photography. We have a little group called the Visuality Photographic School. They are doing film and photography, and sound comes with film. So important, if you haven't got good sound, you've got no good film.
Yeah, Mixed Lab Studios is fortunate enough to have done some things with Dolby as well, internationally in Los Angeles. So they've got a studio over there, which does not connect at the moment with South African films, but it's an opportunity, you know, for us to
So we do have his WOMAD coming up. We've got Jonathan Rees bringing WOMAD to do a festival here on 8th of October.
4th of October.
4th of October, sorry.
Yeah.
And Mixed Labs is going to get involved.
Yeah, that's the World of Music and Dance Festival.
Art and Dance.
Organisation, yeah, Art and Dance. And they are going to do a festival on the 4th of October. We are going to be doing a workshop for the youth, where it's DJing, you know, DJing classes and also obviously live DJing. Planting that little seed initially was very planted with me as well. You know? So that's basically where you start off. And when you start hearing that music just pumping through the bass line, and you've got that feeling of you just dropped that track. That's something.
I'd love to have those kids have their own music recorded, that we can maybe even mix that.
Excellent.
We can try and do that.
We can do that. Yeah, we can do that. I know in Worcester there's a couple of guys, change makers. They're doing that as well with a couple of studios over there. Yeah, so that's a cool opportunity. I think that's something that we need to look at.
Well, let's just look at filming. We're going to be filming it as Visuality Photographic School, filming and photographing the event. And slowly but surely we giving the kids an opportunity to learn hands-on what it's like to be part of a crew on a set, filming and recording sound and producing maybe short little clips for the WOMAD festival, just to put out there and let everybody see.
Yeah, I think we should get your telephone number up there for them to get in touch with you. So if we send out this little clip, maybe we can get some kids to contact us back.
Well, I think everybody knows us in town already.
Okay.
Just come to the info centre, the info hub. This is a hub where everything happens. But thank you very much, Bardo Snyman.
Thank you so much, Wayne.
And let's work on this one. And thank you all for watching, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Cheers.